Hey everyone, Sarah Hanlon here with AndroidAppsReview.com, and today we're taking a look at Local Train Simulator India, which is a very fun train simulation game for Android. It's available to download from Google Play for free, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it works. So this is the main menu of Local Train Simulator India, and as you can see, you have a few different options that you can play around with. You can choose to pursue a career, you can set up a drive yourself, you can select Play Now, which starts you immediately into a simulation with randomized maps, etc., or you can check out settings. So we'll go ahead and tap Career, and you see here there's 3 different pages of experiences. So these are basically scenarios. You can go ahead and cycle through. So with 3 pages of scenarios, it means you've got a pretty good chance of finding something to play through without getting too bored. You can also set up a drive. And personally, this is what I really like, because once you get around to playing Local Train Simulator, learning the different locomotives and different routes, you can set up your own customized route and play it the way you like. So you see here, you can search through different routes and set up different trains, etc. You can also customize your weather, you can customize your time of day, and see a summary to the right. So this is where the magic of Local Train Simulator India all comes together, and if you've played other train simulation games by Highbrow Interactive, you'll notice that this interface looks incredibly familiar. And personally, I think that's a fantastic thing, because I've always liked the interface in their games, and I think it's very crisp and really easy to read, easy to figure out, and it truly adds to the simulation experience. So just to go over everything that's available on your screen, over here on the left side of the screen you have individual train controls like your horn, you have your lights and interior lights, you have brakes, camera for screenshots, etc. And down here you have your distance to the next station, distance to the next switch, distance to the next speed limit, current speed limit, and your current speed. And where it all comes together is your throttle control, which is over here on the right. If you move your throttle up, train goes faster. You pull your throttle back, train goes slower. It's pretty simple. So we'll go ahead, grab our throttle, and gradually increase the speed. One thing I do want to mention is you can't just crank the throttle up and go bananas trying to get to the next station. You do have to be cautious and considerate of current speed limits and track changes, etc., because the game will penalize you if you go crazy as far as speeds and stuff. So it really is a unique simulation experience in that you can't just get in and go. You have to pay attention to what you're doing, or else the game kind of bites you if you don't. So personally, I really like the graphics. You've got a bunch of different weather settings that you can customize, and it's actually nice to look at. It feels like you are traveling, to different areas. So we'll go ahead here, try to slow down a bit so we don't overshoot the station. And you see there, just like that, within a minute, we reach the next station, and the scenario is complete. So you can see here your number of completed simulations as well as world ranking, which is coming soon. As far as overall thoughts on Local Train Simulator India, I think it's a great game that's off to a fantastic running start. It's got a ton of potential for new trains, new scenarios, new routes, etc. So I think that if you're into simulation games, this is one that you definitely shouldn't pass up. And if you've played games from Highbrow Interactive before, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by this title. One thing I do want to mention is if you're running an older Android device like I am, my Nexus 7 2012 version, it might bog your device down quite a bit. It all depends on your settings, but just something to keep in mind. It is a resource-intensive game, but that means you get a better experience. Again, Local Train Simulator India is available to download from Google Play for free and is available for Android. This has been Sarah Hanlon with AndroidAppsReview.com taking a look at Local Train Simulator India. Till next time.